Hey everyone, this is Upasana Singh, ST at Flipkart, and I welcome you all to Online Study for You, a complete placement solution for everyone. So, if you have a dream to get into product-based companies, if you want to crack big tech companies, or if you want a package above 10 LPA, 20 LPA, or 30 LPA plus packages, then this video is going to be for you. In this video, we are going to discuss all the tips and how you can crack product-based companies, how you can get into big tech companies, how you can prepare for them, what are all the tips and what are all the things that are needed to crack such companies. Also, in this video we are going to reveal that how we are going to help you with this journey, how we are going to help you to crack product based companies. So make sure to watch this video till end so that you get the complete information and you also get to know what does this last point exactly means. So these are the things that you need to do to crack big tech companies, to crack companies like Amazon, Flipkart, Goldman Sachs, etc., and many more big tech companies to crack packages of 20 LPA, 30 LPA, and above. So we will discuss each and every point one by one. We will go into a deep discussion about each and every point. Let's start with the first point, that is programming language. This is also the first step of learning as well. First of all, you need to be good in at least one of the programming language, be it C++, Java, or Python. You can choose any one language from all three and get proficient in that language. Learn the concepts of that language very well and learn how you can code in this language well. And after doing the programming language, you will move to data structure and algorithm. Data structure and algorithm is the most important topics these days, and companies from online to interview rounds, they keep on asking questions from data structure and algorithm. They ask coding questions based on the same. In fact, if I talk about my experience, my Flipkart experience, then I have solved around 9 coding questions, including online tests and my two interviews to get in, and all were based on data structure and algorithm and competitive coding. So you can get the idea that how important data structures and algorithm and how important coding is these days. Now coming on to the third point, that is competitive coding. Competitive coding is also very important. Like if you will do competitive coding, then like all the like if you will see the companies rounds, then they are all time based rounds. Like you have to solve 3 questions in 90 minutes and something like this. So competitive coding helps you to solve questions within time limit, to solve questions like story based. Like in the mostly in the online round, the questions are like story based. Like there's a very big theory about the question and then the coding question is given. Then so in that case, competitive programming helps you a lot. It helps you to solve programs faster in the online rounds and gives you edge over that. Coming on to the fourth point, which is fundamentals. Like there are some of your core subjects like database and management system, computer networking, operating system, and object-oriented programming. These are all the topics or subjects that you need to be good in, that you need to do well to, like these are the topics or these are the subjects in from which interviewers usually ask question, and these are the concept that you need to do well and you need to learn about these subjects. So make sure you learn these subjects well and you know all the fundamentals of these subjects. The fifth point is aptitude. Although aptitude is not a mandatory point, but in big tech companies, in some of the big tech companies, aptitude is also asked. So if you do aptitude, then it will always help you only. You can do aptitude from our channel as well. There are plenty of videos available on the same. You can practice from there. You can practice company wise as well. The last point is project, and project is something which enhances your resume, which shows that how much development you know, how well you are at development of how what you all learned in your 4 years of college. So doing the project will also help you. It will show how much you know about development. It will help you to get your resume shortlisted, as many big tech companies have the criteria of resume shortlisting as well. So project will also help you there. You don't need to do 7 to 8 projects or 5 to 6 projects, but 1 to 2 good projects will also more than enough. But make sure that they have a good backend. They are all used. They are not copied from Google. So these projects will help you to get your resume shortlisting. Apart from all these, you can also focus on 1 to internship. This is also not a mandatory point, but it shows your knowledge, and having some previous knowledge, having some industrial knowledge will always help you to get your resume shortlisted. Again, this is for resume shortlisting. Again, this is the topic that interviewers can get to discuss with, and you get a one more topic on which you can discuss with your interviewer. So internship helps you there. But among these, all the mandatory points are your programming language, data structures and algorithm, coding, and your fundamentals. So make sure you do these things first, and you get good in these things first, and then you can move to aptitude and project. So these are all the important things that you need to do to crack big tech companies to get big packages. Now coming on to some tips that you can follow while preparing, while being in interview. So let's see them also. So here are some tips which will help you during your learning journey and during your interviews. First is be consistent in coding. Make sure you daily solve questions. You can solve at least 1 or 2 questions, but make sure you maintain consistency in coding. Don't do that if you're solving 5 to 6 questions one day and then skipping for 4 or 5 days. Instead of this, solve 1 to 2 coding questions daily. Second point is learn concepts. Just don't blindly do codings. Do coding concept wise, like you are doing arrays, linked list, you are solving questions of graph, and you are learning their concepts as well, their basics of there as well. Third point is make your basics strong. Be it your theoretical subjects, be it your coding question, or be it your aptitude, make sure basics are strong. Basics will always help you to learn better. And if you're having your basics strong, then you can answer in interview rounds well. Then you can solve the questions which are given to you in your interview rounds really well, and you can solve them easily as well. Fourth point is keep revising of the concept. In coding or in theoretical subjects, make sure you do revision on daily basis or or on weekly basis. Whatever you are learning in coding, if you're learning any new concept or if you are doing coding questions, then make sure you keep on revising those concepts, because there are so many things in coding, there are so many concepts to learn. So revision will always help you. It will help you to remember all the concepts, and so that you can if you get any coding question, then you can use that concept well, and you can solve that coding question well. Fifth point and the last point is keep calm during interview rounds. In like many students get rejected because they panic in interview rounds. They get panic in interview rounds. Talking about one of the incidents, that my friend got binary search question, but she wasn't able to solve that question because she got panic. So these things also happen. So staying calm is the most important things or most important thing for tip for our interview round. Make sure you follow this. Make sure you stay calm during interview rounds. So these are all the tips that you can follow, and these will definitely help you to learn better, to give interviews better. So here's the thing, that Online Study for You is coming up with their coding course, which is entirely aiming that you crack big tech companies, you get big packages, you get into big product-based companies. Also, this question will be from beginners to advanced. In this course, I'll be teaching you all the concepts of programming languages, data structures and algorithms, everything from starting to advanced level, all the concepts of data structures and algorithm, 100 plus coding questions asked in product-based companies, all the coding questions based on different topics, of data structures and algorithm. Also, I'll be covering competitive coding concepts. So make sure you watch this series. You watch each and every video of this series, and this series will going to be really helpful to crack your big tech companies. So from here, that's all for this video. I hope you liked this video. I hope you watched the entire series. I hope this series will help you to crack big tech companies. And if you like this video, then don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Also, you can comment out your queries below. We will answer all your queries. Thank you.